Hey friends, welcome back to Just Read the Book. I'm Jess, and for today's daily vlog, we are going to be doing a productivity sprint. Okay, so as you know, I am trying to post 75 days of daily vlogs, and obviously I want to keep these fresh and constantly changing and something different so that I'm not just uploading the same videos every day. So I thought that I would do something a little bit different. Today is Monday, or I'm sorry, that's not true. Today's Tuesday, the 17th, I believe, of June, and I am currently, this week I started editing Twisted Loyalties. I printed all of it. I have my Word doc told me that there's 250 pages. The writing is not very big. Let's see if I can show you this without spoiling a bunch of stuff, but you can see there the writing is not huge. There's 250 pages. I actually haven't looked to see how many chapters there are. I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna make a log, I guess, of like each chapter numerically, and that way I can kind of cross them off as I finish them. I have been working on this for the last couple of days. I am currently, I want to say, on chapter 4, and I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. Like editing and revision and all the things have been kind of scary to me. I finished Twisted Loyalties during the Rough Draft Challenge in November, and I have not touched it since. I haven't looked at it at all since November, and it is now June. So I think that's definitely a good chunk of time to just kind of let it sit and let me write other things. Obviously, I wrote The Hollow Crown in that time. I also started some other stories during that time. So it has allowed me to really just kind of get away from it and not have such like recency bias and not I don't know, just be like all up in my head about it. So I know a lot of other people have said that they do that after they finish drafts of stories. They will let them sit for a while before coming back to them. So that's what I did, and I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. I think so many people say that printing it out or having it like put together, I think like Staples or I want to say Cody used Barnes & Noble to put his like draft into like a proof copy or whatever. But I know a lot of people do it this way. They just print it straight off a Word document. And having these words, my book, like actually physically printed out is actually really cool. I wasn't expecting it to be like as cool as it is, but knowing that all these words are mine, I wrote these, and just to have it like physically in my hands is awesome. And it definitely is a different experience reading it physically than reading it like again on the laptop for, you know, the 100th time, whatever. I definitely think that this is an awesome way to do it. So yeah, I thought that I would do something a little bit different today. It's late. It is like 9:12, and I hadn't filmed anything yet today, and I want to keep up with these vlogs. So I thought that I would just go ahead and continue editing. I was going to do this anyways. I say editing, but I'm really just doing like a read through. I have some notes. I posted a screenshot of the different tabs that I'm using. I think you can see, yeah, you can see here the different tabs I have. So each one correlates to something different. If you want to see what those are, you can go check out my Instagram. It's always linked down in the description box. I took a picture and showed that of the different like categories I'm using for the different tabs. And yeah, I thought that I would just do a little productivity sprint. I don't know how long this will end up being. I'm gonna put my phone on like time lapse and just kind of go for however long I have, and then obviously I think time lapse films in like two times speed or whatever. So it'll just be however long it ends up being. I'll have some music on in the background. I personally like listening to music while I do things like this, while I have sprints. So there's gonna be music on in the background. I know some people don't like music while they sprint. If that's the case, you can always just mute the video during that time. But yeah, I thought this would be a cool way for you guys to just kind of put my video on in the background and do your own little sprints. I love the idea of you guys sprinting and doing your own writing and editing and all the things with me on in the background. I haven't done as many lives. Back in November when I did the Rough Draft Challenge, I did not a lot, but I did a decent amount of lives. And they ended up being pretty long lives. And I just have not been able to do that this year. I've participated in a couple of live sprints with Hannah and Bellbrook, but I haven't been able to do my own. Work has been so busy and just life has been so busy, and I just haven't been able to. but I love the idea of, I know I always put on like your guys' videos, I always put on, there are a lot of people who do like silent, like atmospheric type sprints with no, you know, talking, and I love to put those on. I have a whole playlist of them, so I really like the idea of creating my own. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. I am gonna be editing Twisted Loyalties. Let me know down below if you like these. If you guys do, I can always make more of them. I can try to make some longer ones. I would love to do like maybe an early morning one when I have coffee and like maybe music on in the background, and just really like cozy vibes. So let me know if you like these. I can always do more of them. Maybe I can do one like at the library one day or at a coffee shop. If you do end up using this video for sprints, let me know down below what you're working on, and how your sprint went. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna get right into it, and we're gonna jump right into our sprint. it's a little while later. If you were looking at the video at all instead of working, then you will have noticed that we changed spots a little bit during the video, and that is because I did not realize how much time-lapse speeds everything up. I sat in this room for 10-15 minutes maybe, and that somehow correlated to 39 seconds of a video, of the actual time-lapse portion of the video. So I needed more b-roll than that. So I decided that I was going to make this a kind of 2-day thing and film my part in multiple clips. Obviously I clipped it together so that it was one longer sprint for you guys, but I ended up filming in the morning the following day. So today, right now, is Tuesday. I'm going to film again tomorrow. I'll do a quick little morning sprint for myself, have some coffee, have a little cozy moment in the morning, and then maybe film at work on a break or maybe at my lunch. And that way it kind of works out better too, because I'll get to switch up locations and spots and like positions and stuff, so I'm not like, so that I'm not just sitting here in one spot for 15 minutes for you guys. So yeah, by the time you guys see this little clip, this is my little outro, you will have seen the rest of the video and seen the rest of the sprint and hopefully done your sprint. So I hope you guys liked this. Let me know down below if you liked it, if it's something you want to see me do again. Like I said, I could maybe do this from the library or a park or a coffee shop. I can do reading sprints as well, so let me know down below if you liked these, if you'd like to see more. Again, let me know what you worked on and how your sprint went, and I will see you tomorrow.